Sea turtles connect us with many of the environmental challenges facing the ocean. This is the Thank You Ocean Report.
Sea turtles connect to virtually all of the threats facing the ocean one way or another. Their beaches are being converted to condos and hotels. The ocean itself is polluted. People like to eat sea turtle meat and sea turtle eggs.
Jay Nichols is a research associate at the California Academy of Sciences. He's also considered by many to be a champion of sea turtle conservation. He's known widely for his unique efforts in Baja, Mexico, helping to protect Pacific sea turtles who are facing many threats.
People use their skin to make shoes and boots. They eat plastic and get hung up in fishing nets. They're affected by climate change. You name it, sea turtles are connecting with all the troubles the oceans face.
And as a result, the numbers are significantly reduced. But there are more reasons that these animals face so many challenges. For example, they grow very slowly and mature late.
So that combination of slow growth and late maturation, and with the green turtle, it may be 30 years before they reach maturity. So you combine that with all of these problems they face, and you get a group of endangered animals that need a lot of help to slowly rebuild their populations.
Another factor, sea turtles are migratory species, and in some cases traveling thousands of miles from nesting site to feeding site.
You can protect a sea turtle on its nesting beach, and then a few short months later, it's on the other side of the ocean feeding and building up its energy to come back and nest. So if you're successful with one part of that, that turtle's not safe necessarily. You need massive international collaboration.
And the animals need to be protected at every step along the way. Jay told me that some of this assistance is coming from individuals through what he calls citizen science or participatory science.
Really basic idea is getting people who live in the area where you're doing the science involved, hands-on, sometimes involved in actually formulating the questions, certainly carrying out the research, collecting the data, understanding the data, and I think even presenting the findings.
And Jay says that citizen scientists have been crucial to the success of their efforts to protect sea turtles. And somewhat amazingly, these citizen scientists are the very same people who used to hunt sea turtles.
People who grew up eating sea turtles are now in many places in northwestern Mexico. They're in charge. It's their research program. They collect the data, they summarize the data, they create their PowerPoint presentations, and they present the results at annual meetings.
Jay told me that when citizen scientists collect and present the data, they know it to be true. And he says the consequences are huge.
After 20 years or so, the numbers are coming up. We're not claiming victory just yet. There's still a ways to go, but things are moving in the right direction. And I put most of the credit in the hands of the folks down on the nesting beaches from those communities who are now running the project, who grew up working on the projects as kids, who are now in charge of it. They've done the hard work. They've done the most challenging parts of the work, which is day after day in their own backyards, doing the right thing, standing up and saying the right thing at risk of personal loss. Those people are the heroes in this case. There are a few of us scientists who help out along the way and offer technical advice, sometimes fundraising, sometimes cheerleading, but the real heroic work is taking place on the ground in the communities among people who have a lot at risk.
The grassroots network doing this work is called Grupo Tortuguero. There are about 50 communities all over northwestern Mexico involved. It's a great model with an emerging success story attached to it. My thanks to Jay Nichols. If you would like more information, we have links for you at thankyouocean.org. I'm Jerry Kay.